Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to the portfolio. Welcome back to the channel. As I do with every video, I want to say thank you to all the subscribers, all the viewers out there showing the channel so much support. Immensely appreciate it. Again, if you guys have any great video content ideas, any particular video you want seen posted on the channel, please let me know and I'll do my best to get that video out for you guys. This video is in response to a number of inquiries on the portfolio regarding the largest holding with the Robinhood Portfolio. As you can see on the bottom there, 8,700 shares, equity value $75,342. So this is the dominant stock in the portfolio. One of the first stocks that I had in the portfolio. Used to do a lot of day and swing trading with this stock. If you take a look at the 5-year graph, you can see the volatility, kind of an up and down pattern, perfect for day and swing trading, especially swing trading. But because of tax purposes, the implications of short-term capital gains, I have abandoned that particular strategy with this stock, holding it as an income dividend stock. Let's kind of jump into some of the reasons I like this stock. Again, it is an income stock. I don't think this is going to be a great growth stock over time. I do think the stock price currently is undervalued where it should be. There's been a lot of pessimism with this stock with regards to some of its international operations. It's suffering in China, definitely in Europe as well. But I think those are minor compared to the U.S. business, the U.S. sales. It's still one of the leaders. In fact, the F-150 series, its truck lineup, is by far one of the most popular truck lines in the world, especially in the United States. I think it's 42 years running is the best-selling truck line in the United States. And there are some analysts that say that market cap for that business alone is higher than this $35.49 billion market cap that you see for the entire company. So for that reason, I think Ford is undervalued. If you take a look at some of the ratios as well, the PE ratio 5.62, I think is a very good PE ratio for any company, historically for Ford as well as the automotive industry. This is a very cheap valuation. So I do like it from that perspective, and the dividend yield as well. Currently here it's showing as 4.8, but that was on the last dividend payment. With the stock being depressed, it's now up around 7% or so. Kind of depends where the stock price will end up, but I still think it's a 6.8 plus dividend yield stock. And with Ford's commitment to maintaining that dividend even through a downturn, I think this is one of the premier dividend stocks that you can jump into. It's a blue chip company. This stock, I should say, the company also has a very large cash reserve. I think it's in the neighborhood of $24 to $30 billion that can maintain its dividend. It's also got a very large credit business as well, an in-house credit business that generates a tremendous amount of cash as well, which can cover the dividend on its own. So for all of those reasons, I do like Ford. Again, the dividend I think is very safe. It's going to be supported by Ford. Ford Motor Company also has the unique position in which a majority of its shares are owned by the Ford family, and the Ford family depends on that dividend income for its livelihood. Because of that as well, there's a very strong influence within the company to keep that dividend going. If we take a look at the graphs here, just to highlight the performance, definitely has been rebounding here over the past 1 week of trading. You can see here it's up 9.34%. But if we take a look at the longer term perspective, it is down here 0.69% over the past 1 month of trading, 3 months down to 1.5%, 1 year down 28.92%, and again over the last 5 years of trading, an up and down pattern down 28.34%. And this is despite record profits in the company and one of the best automotive upticks in recent history. It is entering, I think, into a little bit of a downturn here, a recession within the automotive industry. That is very typical for this industry. It's cyclical. It goes up and down. Ford is also currently in the midst of a product refresh. I just took a look at a video, the Explorer 2020. Was not overly impressed with that vehicle, to be quite honest with you. I was hoping it would be more like the Lincoln Navigator that recently came out, or the updated Lincoln Navigator. But I think it still will freshen some of the product lines apart from its very strong truck business. So I think from the SUV business, the truck business, this is a very good stock moving forward. I think it will have some difficulty over the next year or so. It is going through a restructuring process. It's spending $11 billion to modernize a lot of its manufacturing, trying to increase its efficiency. I think as it does that, it will become even a more strong candidate for a dividend stock down the road. I don't think this is a growth stock. This is not going to be doubling its price over the next 5 years, but I think it will maintain its dividend. I think the stock price will probably level out anywhere between $12 to $15 over the next 5 years of trading. If it does that, you'll make a little bit of capital appreciation if you jump into the stock at this stock price, as well as that, again, great dividend yield, right around 7% right now. But as the stock increases in value, that will probably settle out around 4.5 to 5.5%. So a very good stock with regards to dividend, income, and a very secure stock. I know, again, there's a lot of pessimism with automotive industry stocks in general, as well as with Ford Motor Company. I do believe with its mobility issues kind of being resolved by its acquisition of Argo AI, I think that will pay off down the road. Very large acquisition, $1 billion plus acquisition of that artificial intelligence company. I think that will play off. It also has a partnership with Volkswagen that I think will be very interesting moving forward. I think that will add a couple dollars to the stock price. And again, if the truck sales stay strong, the SUV sales stay strong as well, it can turn around some of its international operations in China as well as Europe. I'm not just completely exiting Europe, for example, to save some money. I think this is going to be a very, very strong contender moving forward. But again, any stock that has a little bit of risk associated with it, there's more reward. I think this is definitely a risky stock to jump into. I think it's at a very low price point currently. PE ratio would indicate that historically, as well as for the automotive industry. I think this is a stock that if you jump into now, you'll have to at least hold for a couple years before that stock price will rebound at all for any capital appreciation. But over the next few years, I don't believe Ford will be dropping its dividend. If I had any suspicion that Ford would drop the dividend, I would be selling this stock. I would not be holding this stock. The main reason I'm holding this stock is that it's an income stock, great dividend yield, with a little bit of capital appreciation on top of that, but it's not going to be a tech stock that's going to double in price over the next 1 year of trading or so. Another stock I have, Portola Pharmaceuticals, the second largest holding in the portfolio. That stock has the potential to double or triple in price over the next 1 year of trading. This stock does not. If you buy this stock, the stock price should stay about the same. I would hope it would trend up over the next few years of trading, and I would hope that the dividend would be maintained. Again, if there's any suspicion that dividend would be dropped, I would sell this stock immediately. So those are some of my thoughts on Ford Motor Company very quickly here. I think I'm going to be doing a little bit more in-depth analysis with some of the financial numbers with Ford, its free cash flow, its cash reserves, go into a little bit more of its financing business that has a very strong contribution to its overall net profit, as well as some of the struggles it has or will have with China, with Europe. And then also, I didn't mention this as well, some of the commodity increases, the tariffs on steel and other essentials that are made in vehicles. I think that's also going to turn around with the change of administration, hopefully over the next few years here. But we'll kind of see how all that plays out. If those tariffs do lift, if there are improved relations with China, if the overall economic environment improves a bit, I think Ford will be a big winner. And I think this stock is back up to $12 to $13. And again, that dividend will be maintained. So those are my thoughts on Ford. If you guys have any similar thoughts on Ford, let me know. Any opposing thoughts, any thoughts at all, why you would or would not get into Ford, please let me know. Very interested to hear some of those thoughts. And again, if you guys enjoy the content on the channel, if you guys enjoy the video series, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And yeah, I'll kind of leave it here. And again, if you guys have any great video ideas, any content that you want seen posted on the channel, please let me know in the comment threads down below, and I'll do my best to get back to you guys as quickly as I can. So kind of with that, I'll end the video, and we'll see you guys next time.